Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan, and today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about their films, obviously their merchandising, theme parks, whatever the case may be, I guess. So just thought I'll just do something real quick here, real fast, because I thought it was is of interest, I guess, because I keep seeing this popping up over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's something in regards of Frozen 2, I guess. I guess more specifically, this is in regards of the fan base. What the hell? What? And yes, I can separate myself from the fan base. By the way, even though I like the movies, this post was made right here, folks. I guess before this individual, uh, this one here actually saw the movie, and it had something to do with this. I guess whatever this is supposed to be. And just pretty much start this conversation. Frozen 2 will show incest relationship between Elsa and Anna. What? What? I know this is more progressive times, sure, but what? That doesn't mean that. Oh, okay. So we're going under one of those, theories again. But yeah, I see, keep seeing this repeatedly. Well, fans will have these two pair up, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to go into much detail, but you know what I'm getting at here. Like I said, I like the movies, but I can't separate myself from the fan base because I'm pretty much like.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
And just to be perfectly clear, folks, yes, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a lesbian or bisexual, or whatnot. Hell, if you're going to school and you're going out with a teacher, yeah, go ahead, do that. Just make sure you don't caught. Wink, wink. And anyway, that's not H and over, of course. But anyway, I don't even have to even point that out, but because there's nothing wrong with that. But I know some people out there are going to be stupid enough to try to twist this around and say I have something against bisexual women or lesbians, which is not the case here. This is a whole incest aspect. But in the article I showed you a moment ago, it stated that Frozen 2 had no official date release, which it technically did, but whatever. But yeah, well, the article did got this part right though. When it stated the sequel to the 2013 blockbuster film musical movie, the first Frozen had already created a lot of buzz, which yeah it did, and all of these social issues it is going to cover. I mean, okay, technically that's only partly right because yes, the first one's a blockbuster hit, and yes, doing a sequel. Well, that's kind of obvious because of the fact that of course, this is a capitalist America, so of course, studios want to capitalize on a popular movie. I mean, they always been doing that since the beginning of time, so that's not surprising, really. But what they got wrong is that when it comes to the social issues, the film itself didn't really go into specifications, and at least not in that way, at least not in that kind of way. So this individual was being pretty vague, but this individual goes on to say that for the past few months, hundreds of fans took over to look over to different social media platforms to express to wish to see the film's main character to be a lesbian, to be turned into a lesbian. Okay, first of all, again, you can't turn into a lesbian. You're either you're or you're not. But not but anyway, that aside, not only this, as the article continues to say, recent reports have suggested Queen Elsa will fall in love with her sister Anna in the upcoming animated film and would have an incest relationship with her, which makes no sense. When did this ever occur? When did this ever suggest that it was going to happen? The first movie never established this kind of thing, like at all whatsoever. I don't get it. So, I mean, yes, the fans wanted it. Yes, of course, the fans want this to happen, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. But it just sounds like it could be a fetish kind of a thing. I mean, not that I'm trying to kink shame anybody, but I'm just saying. But the article points out to another article, according to the Australia Network News, stated that Princess Anna and Queen Elsa are not real sisters. Then that would be. Yeah, here's the thing with that though. I need the movies themselves to tell me that, okay? I don't need no fan theory. I don't need no article telling me, oh, this, all that, and whatnot. No, 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 no. I don't like theories anyway, if I can be honest with you folks. I need the films to directly tell me that. Or at least imply something around the ballpark area and whatnot. Something that would allude to that specifically. But still, I'm just saying. Because if that's the case, then it's fine, whatever, I guess. It's just that they won't be related by blood, I guess. Because the thing is that there's also a theory, which this is brought up, is that Anna is just an adopted daughter of the deceased king and queen. So so would that be like some sort of in-law kind of thing? No, maybe not in-law, but that's assuming if somebody would get remarried to somebody else, I guess that would be in-law. But just that the Queen Elsa would be the only biological relative in this, because to the king and queen original parent. But Elsa would have her sister be actually adopted, which means that they won't be related, at least not in that way. Again, I don't know about that. Just again, the whole adopted thing. The movie does not state that. Okay, either movie does not state that whatsoever. So, okay, just like I said, not really sisters, but then they'll keep going and say that there's a huge possibility that this would be a thing. What do you mean, huge possibility? That's what the article said. I just showed earlier, folks. A huge possibility in the Frozen 2 that would be a thing. What are you talking about? How is that going to be a thing? What led to that? Why? Who? What? When? Where? And I've seen the first Frozen film so many damn times. Oh, trust me, folks. It would drive you up the wall. I mean, I've seen it more times than any healthy portion should. Holy shit! But no, it never indicated anything of the story, like at all. And then for those who had seen the movie, the sequel Frozen 2 had suggested there's some sort of chemistry between the two apparently. What? I'm not seeing that. Where? You mean like something like this? Ugh, I don't get it. Just no, I don't get any of this. Again, the movie needs to tell me, okay? I don't need the fans to tell me. I need the film itself to tell me. And others would theorize that she's demisexual, if I'm pronouncing that right. But okay, that's again just a theory. Again, I need both movies to tell me that. Okay, again, I need them to both films to explicitly say that, or at least again imply it. As far as I'm concerned, none of this is canon. Okay, none of this is canon whatsoever. I'm not counting fan fiction, fan art, or anything else like that. All right, just putting it out there. So yeah, just what the hell? Gross. What the incest? I mean, really, people. So yeah, the article I showed you earlier, folks, continues on. Yeah, it's about to be done here, folks. Yeah, having something to do with with humans and falling in love with beasts, animals and whatnot, bestiality. Of course, we're making reference to the original Beauty and the Beast, and somehow this movie is evidence to support what they're saying. And then again, use the argument, think of the children, the whole shebang there, and gotta fight against homosexualizing the kids. Um, you realize that's not how it goes. I mean, from that's not how it goes. 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 You can read the whole text right if you want to, folks, but it's entirely wrong. Obviously, again, this was supposed to destroying the entire civilization. What's again somehow supposed to support this. Just because you support the LGBT plus community does not mean you support incest or the destruction of family or the destruction of the world or whatever. That's ridiculous. I mean, yes, of course, people use the Bible itself as a way to justify incest, as long as the couple, the pair, are straight. So this, of course, goes on to the whole Adam and Eve thing. Yes, Adam and Eve, that would be technically supporting incest when you think about it. And because of the fact, who do you think their children's going to marry and have sex with once they get older? So, yeah, since considering the fact they're supposed to be the first humans on Earth, so, who else going to have sex with? Just think about that. But yeah, folks, yes, some people support that as long as straight or whatever. But that's all I'm going to say. This is just gross. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Anyway, folks, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see you.